Just kidding. Yes, we do have a 4xe port on this Wrangler, but it's for our air hose and our compressor. If you want to find out more about this kit, well, follow us back to the studio and we'll tell you all about it and show you how to install it. And welcome back to the Northridge 4x4 Do-It-Yourself Garage. And today, we're going to show you the new Grimm Offroad 4xe charge port air chuck conversion kit. Now this is just a factory Mopar 4xe cowl corner and the 4xe charge port, but it's been modified to accept an air chuck and your compressor's on-off switch. And it bolts right in place of the factory cowl corner. Now this isn't going to work on your 4xe because you've already got a charge port there, and it's not going to work on the models that have the raised cowl like the 392. Now it is designed to work hand in hand with the Grimm Offroad under the hood twin compressor kit, but with a little ingenuity, you can make this work with any other compressor assembly. So let's start out by showing you what comes in the kit, and then we're going to show you how to install it. All right, this is the Grimm Offroad 4xe charge port kit. You've got your cowl corner, your 4xe charge port, the bulkhead bracket with a bulkhead fitting installed. Then you have a 90-degree JIC fitting, your faceplate hardware, then your control harness, and an air hose. We're going to start out with our bulkhead bracket and our 90-degree fitting. Throw a little bit of Teflon tape on our fitting. We're using a 1-inch socket here to hold the end of our fitting, and then a 15 mil wrench. Then we're going to grab our air chuck. Now we're using the ARB air chuck. This is what comes with the ARB pump up kit. And again, a little bit of Teflon tape. And this is a 19 or a 3/4 inch wrench. We just want to run this one all the way in. And yeah, it can get tight in there with your wrench. And if you really wanted to, you could pull this fitting out before you put the 90-degree in, and then install your air chuck and then assemble the fitting back in. With that done, we want to grab the 4xe charge port and push on the door, open it up. Now this one's already been modified. Normally you're going to see more plastic in here and a raised lip. And we took in a utility knife and cut that out. If we put our faceplate in there, you want to make sure that you have enough room to clear so we can get our on-off switch and our bulkhead through this hole. We also need to take a 1/4 inch drill bit and drill through this top corner hole here. Now we can take our bulkhead bracket and set that in place, then start installing our hardware. Then we're going to grab a T25 Torx bit and an 8 mil socket and run all our hardware in tight. Then we're going to grab our compressor switch that came with your compressor and then just snap that in place. Now we can grab our cowl corner, and our charge port should snap right into place. Now on the back side, we want to make sure that that fitting is angled, well, down about 4 o'clock, maybe even 5 o'clock. And if we look at our back of our switch, now on the switch you've got little arrows that point up. That's to make sure that you have that switch facing up. And we're going to use these 3 terminals here. So we grab our wiring harness. And that bottom terminal is going to be the purple wire. The middle terminal will be our red wire. And then our top terminal will be black. So they're from the side. Top is black, the middle is red, and the bottom is purple. And we can grab our air hose. And screw that onto the JIC fitting. And that's going to take a 9/16. And it's ready to go in the Jeep. Now in our Jeep, we have 4 screws that are holding the cowl panel on. Ours is a little different because we have this A-pillar light mount from KC. These factory bolts will take a T40 Torx bit. To remove your cowl corner, you just grab it and wiggle it out. Now we can take the cowl corner assembly that we put together. And we want to route our harness and our hose up and out of the way. Then we can push our cowl corner in. And then run our screws back in. Okay, now we obviously don't need to use our old chuck, so we can remove that. Just undo that line. Now we need to get these down to our under the hood compressor that's down underneath the brake booster. And to do that, we need to remove this fender. Now we've shown you how to do that in past videos, so we'll cut to the chase and just get this thing out of the way. Now if you have just a standard ARB twin compressor set, we're going to run this air hose down into this port here. We've added in the ARB manifold up, and it's right up here, and so we're going to install right into this 90. And that's going to plug into the control plug of the compressor. And with that going, now we can come right back up here, open our door, hit our switch, and we are ready to go. Now I'd like to make a couple important notes here. One is this 4xe charge port conversion kit is obviously designed to work with the Grimm Offroad under the hood twin compressor kit. But it doesn't matter what compressor you have or where it's at, you can make this kit work. All you need is a longer harness and a longer hose. Now Grimm Offroad can help make that a little easier in that they offer these stainless braided air hoses in many different lengths, from 12 inches all the way up to 120 inches long. Unfortunately, they don't do that with the wiring harness. But hey, it's just 3 wires, so a little cut splice and some longer wires and you're covered. Now this Jeep has air lockers, so we need to continue to control the compressor from inside the cab, which means we're going to continue to run the air compressor with the S-Pod, and that's going to make this switch dead. So I don't know, maybe we're going to throw in an air pressure gauge to see what our pressure is. And well, then it would kind of look like the Way Out concept vehicle that Jeep did a few years ago. And well, that's kind of what inspired the Grimm Offroad guys to come up with this kit. So are you ready for a Grimm Offroad 4xe charge port air chuck conversion kit for your Jeep? Well, if so, hit that link down in the description box below, and then hit up the comment section and let us know if you have any questions about this install or how you can make it work with the compressor setup you have in your Jeep. And thanks for watching today. We'll see you again soon.